my name's Julie. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you my Black Friday haul from Girl Boss Anna and talk to you about 5 ways I'm planning to use these products. I'm not quite sure when this video will be posted, but I do know that Girl Boss Anna is rebranding with a completely new name and some new products, so that may have already happened by the time you see this. As always, I try to link things that I show in the description, so you should find any information you need there. Black Friday is always a great time to try out new products because you can pick them up at a bargain price, which is what happened in this case. So let's take a look at what I got. The order came in this bubble wrap envelope. I'm afraid I've already opened it because I couldn't help myself. Inside we have a little Girl Boss Anna sticker, and I ordered 2 of the Oops bundles. So I got this Oops Feather Bliss set of washi tapes and this Oops Look Up set as well. Then as a freebie I got this Oops Moonchild set. I've got one of these little micro notes. I'm really glad that Happy Planner brought these back, so I thought I would just swatch them out. This set is called Feather Bliss. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. They remind me of mermaids for some reason. And this was the set that I'd had in my basket for a while because I really wanted it. So although these were called Oops stickers, I think the main difference was that they were slightly smaller inside. It did say in the description that Anna is somewhat of a perfectionist, and what's an Oops sticker to her is not an Oops sticker to us. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I think they are just a little bit smaller, and actually I preferred the smaller size when I saw the originals, so I think they're going to be just fine. I did have a look at the overlay tapes, but they have a clear film and I wasn't so keen on that. It was more of a rectangle and it seemed very shiny, so I thought these blended into the page a little bit better. I'm not sure how much I'm going to use them, but I'm certainly planning to give it a good go. I watched a few YouTube videos and Instagram lives with Girl Boss Anna, and she showed that the best way to keep the rolls is just to tear off, and then you can close them like that and keep them closed. They did have some much narrower sets, but I thought if I wanted narrower I could just cut these down. I have no idea how many you get on each roll, but I think they should last quite a long time. So those are such pretty colours. Let's just put the name here, Feather Bliss. They normally cost £22 a set. I'm also just going to write FB inside so that I've got a record of which tape belongs to which set, just in case I need that for future reference. Hopefully you can see that. I did it with an ordinary Bic biro because the gel pen just wiped off. This set is called Look Up. You can probably tell that I do like purples, although I don't actually use a lot of purple in my planner spreads. I already had the Feather Bliss set in my basket because I knew that on the Black Friday there was going to be a 40% off sale. And then I stumbled across an email that said there was going to be 50% off and a free set of washi tapes if you were a subscriber and posted to your Instagram channel the order that you had made. It was a time limited order, so I really had to rush because unfortunately I caught the email a little bit late, and I think I had about an hour or less to find the tapes that I wanted. At one point I had quite a few items in my basket, including the Girl Boss Anna anniversary set with the sticker book, but I decided to just go with the Feather Bliss set and then that one that I've just swatched, the Look Up set. So they were £11 each, but then obviously with the 50% off they were down to half of that. And being in the UK I do have to pay shipping, which I think was £15. But I also received this set, Moonchild, as the freebie, so I got 4 free sets. not sets, tapes. Really hard to write and talk at the same time. So it worked out as about £2 a washi tape. So these are the 3 sets. Obviously we have got predominantly purples. These 2 are very close in colour, but we've also got some blues and a grey and this pinky peach colour. So I think I'll be able to use them in a variety of spreads. So if you're a new planner or even an experienced planner like me, you might be wondering, what can you do with these tapes? So I'm going to show you 5 ways I'm going to be using them in my planner. I've just got an old page from a Squad Girls planner. So the obvious thing to do is to just use them at the top of the page for the dates, or you can use them to cover the days. Now these ones are translucent, but they are not as clear as the overlay tapes. They still show the number through, but now have muted it somewhat. So that's something to be aware of. As I said earlier, you can cut these. So I'm just going to make this one a little bit smaller and show you how you could cover the days of the week. Something like that. So that's idea number 1, which you may have seen used before. Another thing I think I will use these for is headers for a box. So let's just see how they fit. You could either put the tape over the word, or if you want the writing to be that little bit darker, you can just put the clear sticker over the top, and then you've got a really lovely header. I really like that. A third idea is just to use the stickers for layering. So you can layer them on top of each other and you get that lovely effect where the colours cross. Unfortunately with these you do get the edge, you can just see, so you might want to trim those off. That's something I didn't know, but now I do. Let's add one more colour. And then you can add a box on the top. Something like that, and you have that layered effect behind. The next idea I had was to use these washi flakes for colour coding. For example, if you have a task that occurs more than once during the week but you want to see it really clearly on your weekly spread, then I think these would be ideal. For me, that would be something like posting on Instagram or publishing YouTube videos. So for example, I like to try to post videos at the weekend, so I might want to mark on Friday and then say Sunday. And then I understand that you can write on these with a Sharpie permanent marker, so I'm going to test that out now. Hopefully you can. So if I just write upload video, and again here, might leave it to dry a moment. And then visually it's quite nice to be able to see the same task on the page with the colour coding. Let's just see how that writing's doing. No, it hasn't smudged. That's good to know. I've just tried one of my Zig Microns and that's smudged, and my Pentel Energel, that's a gel ink, so you would expect it to smudge, and the same with the Muji 0.38. So I do think if you want to write on these washi flakes, you'll need to think about having the right pen. The final idea I had for using these washi flakes was to make little scenes with them. So I'm just going to use these blue ones to make a little pond area, and I've just grabbed one of the skating boys from the Merry and Bright sticker book, and you've got a little scene there that you could build on. So I'm really happy with my order from Girl Boss Anna. I hope you found it useful seeing how I'm planning to use these tapes, and keep an eye out for them appearing in my spreads in 2023. Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas how you would use these. Do subscribe to my channel if you're interested in creative planning ideas, as I have plenty more tips to share. Hope you're having a good week. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.